Boss, this week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
What do you think of this one?
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Cheese. Cheese.
Here we are once more at the Le Castellet circuit for another round of this year's Formula One World Championship. Renault took their first French Grand Prix win all the way back in the inaugural race in 1906, but it was another 73 years before they could take their second. So they'll be pushing hard to delight the local fans here today. 6 lefts and 9 rights give us a total of 15 corners here at the Circuit Paul Ricard, and a lap covers an overall distance of 3.6 miles. Average speeds will be somewhere in the region of 142 miles per hour, and they'll be maxing out on the Mistral straight at around 205 miles per hour. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Let's talk about the rookie. That was a great podium in the last race, so can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs, so it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel, and Ricciardo, Albon, Perez, Norris, and Lance Stroll, Ocon, the rookie, Carlos Sainz, and Gasly, Magnussen, Grosjean, Daniel Kvyat, and Antonio Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Russell, Matsushita, and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish. Pushing. Let's capitalise on that first lap. Engine is showing small signs of wear. Power output will be down. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. We're leading our teammate by 8.1 seconds. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. The track is clear. Green flag. Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Release, release. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. Is coming in for his stop. Nice work, that brings you up a place. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. We're leading our teammate by 8.7 seconds. Pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. to the car ahead is 2.5 seconds. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection, a shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. So, let's review the drivers' standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed, and a good job in traffic as well. I know that's at odds with the official decision, but I think they deserve some recognition on a day where both of these drivers are at the top of their game.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.